Hi Taurus, and welcome to your September 10th to the 16th tarot forecast. I'm going to be pulling a card for each day of that week and a clarification card for each card that's pulled, and finally going to end up the reading with an Archangel Oracle card from the Doreen Virtue deck that I've been doing for my readings thus far. So let's just ground ourselves and ask the guides and angels to bring forth messages for you that would be beneficial for your week. Things that are important for you to know. I'm going to put those cards back in. I don't like when a whole lot of cards jumped out. I think that's because the energy needs to be grounded more. So I'm going to reshuffle. Taurus Sun, Rising and Moon for the week of September 10th to September 16th. We will take an additional card that just popped out. So I'm just going to put that to the side. I'm going to pull our 7 cards here. And then we're going to quickly pull our clarification cards. Clarification cards for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, September 10th to the 16th. Okay, we are ready. So the first card that I get for you is 5 of Fire for Sunday, and the clarification card is Ace of Pentacles. So what I feel is that on the 10th, there are going to be some kind of conflicts, maybe some competing goals, maybe some arguments, and it's going to be surrounding decisions made for new opportunities that are coming towards you. It seems like you're in disagreement with somebody around you. I just feel like I need to pull an additional clarification card for this, although you actually have a lot of cards that are coming out of here. You had 2 cards that actually popped out that I'm going to pull, that I'm going to show you towards the end of this reading. I don't see them yet. They're turned over. But let me pull one for this, because I do feel like you're making a decision, and it's a decision to actually leave something that maybe you were doing before, something that you had some passion for at one time, because this clarification card I get is 8 of Cups, and I think that the argument is somebody's saying, are you sure about this? Not necessarily negative argument, but somebody's just kind of wondering, are you making the right decision? They're talking to you, having this conversation. Have you really thought about this? I do feel that you have really thought about this. Let's see what this, actually I'm just hearing right now to pull this out. Again, you know what? Look at this. You get the 7 of Air again. So look, plans that need revision, and that's exactly what I feel like you're going to be focusing on at the start of that week. You're revising something. You actually had something set in a certain motion, or you had your mind set on something, and you're changing your mind, and people around you are a little bit surprised. But I think that this change of mind is actually something that needs to happen, because what I get for this is the clarification card is the Star, and I feel like this is divinely guided, and this is actually going to set you off on a new spiritual path. What I do feel is when I look at this 8 of Cups, also that comes out, is that you should not forget certain things that you've learned along the way, and please bring those cups that are still standing forth, bring those with you. I think you can bring something from the past into the future to make out something new, and I do feel that the choice that you're actually going to make is going to be beneficial to you in long run. It's actually, you're setting off on your soul's path. I do feel that way. It's a decision that you're making. Somebody is surprised, or some people around you are surprised, and they may give you a little bit of some challenging energy, just kind of saying, really, I'm a little surprised. You kind of were focusing on one direction, now you're going in another. But stick to your grounds for us. Stay solid in your decision, and because I do think it's the right one. Then I'm starting here with the new week, September 11th. I have the 10 of Earth. So this is a great card to have. Very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things of life, and clarification is actually the 6 of Cups. So those of you who have children, I think you're going to spend time with children that day or around children that are actually inspirational to you. I do feel you're going to be happy with the decisions that you're making. You're actually, after going through a little bit of those conflicts on the 10th, I do think by the 11th you are, solid. You're feeling good that day about those decisions. Second is going to be unity, and this is actually for Tuesday, and the High Priestess. So I do feel you also taking in some time on Tuesday, contemplating, going through, maybe making some plans, listening to your highest voice inside of you. Things you don't have all of the information at hand. I mean, I think it's kind of a clean slate, but the answers are inside of you is what I'm hearing. So really listening, kind of taking that time, meditate. Then here we go. On Wednesday, I see you actually have the actual physical choice that you're going to make. So you have 2 of Wands and 2 of Swords. So I do think that, if you are not actually making the decision, I do feel that, there's some aspect that you're hiding from yourself, and I do think you should take that time on Tuesday to really contemplate and think about it, so that you're not really feeling this energy. I think it's like, if you don't do this, and if you don't spend that energy really meditating, contemplating, thinking, writing some ideas down, and also just envisioning things the way you want them to be, I think is really important for you, because then I think that you can combat some of this 2 of Air energy where you're feeling like you're at a stalemate or unable to make a decision. I do feel, again, you're looking at opportunities, a choice, and you're revisiting that for yourself on that day, on Wednesday. So then Thursday, the card that comes out is Justice, and you have Strength. So again, be fair to yourself is what I'm hearing. Be fair to yourself in your decision making, and stay true to yourself, and be strong. Delve into that inner strength. I also feel a Leo around you is actually going to support you and help, and also maybe a Libra. So a Libra or a Leo is around you on Thursday, kind of helping you and giving you the support for you to make the right decision, or to follow through on the decision, actually, because I do think many of you have already made a decision. If not, you've known the decision internally and you're ready to make that move. On Friday, you have the Moon energy, and then you have the Ace of Swords. I do feel somebody's giving you a little bit of a hard time on the choices that you're making. I do feel words coming out that are a little bit challenging. But it's, also what I feel with this Ace of Swords is I think you should really delve into that Ace of Swords and cut through all of the anxiety and cut through the fears. Use your energy to cut through that for clarity. I think the Ace of Swords energy really for you on Friday is gaining clarity. And then the Moon is you're gaining clarity through all of that. The Moon energy can be very mysterious, kind of like moody, unknown, a little bit, behind the scenes, really things not coming to the surface. So what I'm feeling on Friday is you need to really be decisive and cut through that energy. Use some of your intuition. I always say that we all have that ability, but definitely on Friday you need to really cut through it and really sever any anxieties, any deception, self-deception, and really make that choice. And then Saturday, you have the 6 of Air. I do feel that you know, some of that difficult energy that you are dealing with the rest of the week, earlier in the week, is actually coming to an end. I feel you kind of taking that energy and those thought process and the decisions that you're making, and you're going forth with it. And then I see the King of Pentacles. That's you. That's your earth energy. You're feeling solid towards the end of the week. Like you're like, yes, I know what I'm doing. I'm on the right path. I'm making that decision. I think Thursday and Friday are really important days for you, because I'm getting balancing out the strength and the strength card, and then I'm getting cutting through all of the illusions that the moon can bring for you, and all of those emotional illusions on Friday. So I think Thursday and Friday for this week is actually going to be really important for you to kind of clarify and solidify your energy, so that you can actually get to Saturday where you're feeling like, okay, I'm comfortable with this decision that I've made. I hope that this reading does resonate with you. You had a lot coming through there for this week, Taurus. Let's ask an overall message to sum this up. What is it that you ultimately need to be focusing on to get your highest outcome for the week of September 10th to September 16th for Taurus? Okay, what I get is the clarescence from Archangel Raphael. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So honestly, all of this, energy that you're feeling when you're making a decision, and then you know that it's the right thing, and you're getting lots of pushback from others around you, just listen to what your body, how you react, what your feelings are. Take some time on Wednesday to really envision what it is that you're looking for, what it is that you're feeling. And I think that, if you hold true on Thursday and Friday, cut through any of these illusions and emotions, by the end of the week on Saturday, you will really, really be in a good place and very confident about these choices that you're making. I really hope that this reading resonated for you, Taurus. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you wanted something a little bit more specific and you wanted to answer a specific question, you can reach me at lotusflowerspirit88@gmail.com, and I left my email below. Many blessings and peace sent your way for the month of September. Thank you so much for listening. Bye-bye, Taurus.